Hello gladiators and welcome back to the Coliseum. Last episode we started Rune Factory Frontier, a farming adventure dungeon rolling game. This episode we're actually going to end the day off and see what happens for day 3. We have a few things to do for this day, but I'll tell you as we go. It looks like we have somebody knocking at our door already. Who could it be?
You have to fill out an application if you moved.
I'm sorry.
I love those little cutscenes.
Never mind. Here you go. I have some mail for
This
you.
is another bachelorette of ours. Her name is Annette.
Mail?
I think it's Annette, right?
Yep, I'm
Yep,
Annette.
I knew
I
it.
deliver the mail here in Trampoline.
So she delivers our meal
you?
every morning at like, I think 10. So she's a bachelorette. Make sure to vote if you like her.
Oh, nice to meet you.
If I might add, my favorite is Cinnamon. We haven't met her yet. She won't appear until like next week. But she's awesome. Alright, Annette, so you're a mailman. Oh, right. I got some mail. Let's see. Welcome. Nice to meet you. From Annette. Thanks very much, Annette. How cute. This is our mailbox. Whenever we have mail, a little blue letter will stick out. But let's start by harvesting. Yeah, we're going to harvest our crops because apparently it's been like 4 days. No, we're going to water our crops. And then we'll go on throughout the day. Alright, now that we're done watering our crops, we're going to pick everything from our field and we're gonna sell it. Weeds will give you 10, and another bachelor named Rosetta will complain that we're selling weeds, but at the beginning of this game it's good to have just a little bit of income each day, even if it is $10 worth of weeds. Too bad it's not real weed, right? We could sell it for like 180 bucks an ounce or something. No, but so that's what we're going to do. We actually are going to, after this, we're going to go up to a scientist house. I think that's what they're called, the scientist. And we're going to meet somebody new a few days later after we go up there. We also need to go talk to Stella and to Eric, who is the church leader and the farmer, the other farmer. I'm sorry, my brain's kind of working slow. Anyway, so then we're gonna go talk to them. We have to talk to them enough to get the sickle and I think the axe, I'm pretty sure. So we're definitely gonna go do that. We need to get water in our watering can because we're gonna have to use that. So look at how much RP you use. That's not very much. I thought it would take a lot more. So I think we're gonna plow the land a little more so that we can plant some more crops. We do need to get some early money. We want to buy a barn here very quickly so we can get some animals to help us with our fields. We also want to get the forge so that we can forge a better watering can and we can forge better weapons and stuff so we can go into the dungeons. But we won't be able to do that for probably a week, maybe 2 weeks. But we'll see what happens. So it looks like I planted, 2 turnips? We need a little bit more. They grow in like 4 days and they give us a lot of income because you buy them for 10, they sell for like 100. So that's 900 from just a pack of turnips. So let's just sell all this stuff. I know we should be keeping it early on in the game, but right now what we need to do is just start selling. Dang it, I missed 2 weeds. What is this? What is this madness? You can't just miss 2 weeds. I looked at my field, man. Okay, so we got 470 bucks today so far. Since we're going to talk to Eric later, we'll get some turnips later. We want to go up. Let's go talk to Mist first. But we do want to go talk to Stella, Eric, and we want to see what's up with the scientist house. So here's lovely Mist.
Good morning.
The other day, I dreamt of climbing a giant beanstalk to get to Well Island. It would be wonderful if such a beanstalk actually existed. Hint, hint, wink, wink. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I will be telling you what we're gonna do throughout the day. I'm mostly going off of memory, but because I don't want this playthrough to be 1,000,000 episodes long, I'm gonna get a little bit of help from the internet, of course. But I can't help it. I can't help it, man. Alright, here we go. Up here's the clock tower. That's what it is. I don't know what I was thinking, scientist. That's such a big clock tower. It doesn't seem to be working, though. Okay, I get it. It's a clock. And it almost is 2 o'clock. One of our bachelorettes are gonna live here, by the way, and she's my favorite, so I can't wait to meet her. Oh, here's Sister Stella. Isn't that a grand clock tower? This clock tower was here before I came to the village. But I've never seen it working, not even once. Look at her mouth. I don't get it. I don't get her mouth. I had a lot of people look at it, but it just won't work. You can't go inside right now, but it'll open up after the cleanup is done. Alright, so look, we have a sparkly plant here, and we're gonna water it because that's what we do when we see sparkly plants. We water them. Boom! Magic happens. Look at that. Just boom. Doesn't even take a second. But this is how we're gonna get to that well that's up in the sky. Wow, that surprised me. I didn't think it could grow this big. Still, it's so huge. It's like reaching to the heavens. Should I try to climb it? I guess so. Don't even ask me, because I'm the one that controls you. Jeez. So this is Well Island. It's a lot bigger than I looked from, but then it looked from below. Ah, a new face. Are you an adventurer? I am below you. Nay, perhaps it's better to say I'm above you? Whoa, who's there? Where are you? Ha ha ha, my apologies. My mischief was excessive. I am the awareness of the very well on which you stand. Well, you mean this island? Correct. I was a mere cluster of rocks when I was gifted with awareness. By the influence of the runes, and began swimming through the skies. Runes? Runes are collections of spirits. Although runes are formed by the earth, there are times when runes affect the earth instead. Adventurer, what is your name? I'm Sparky. Sparky, I seek a favor. Although my awareness and body are sustained by runes, I feel as though the runes within me grows weak. If the rune were to ever disappear, my awareness would fade and my journey through the sky would end. This would be grave danger to those who reside below. I understand. I'll search for the answer to your felling rune. You have my word. You have my gratitude. It is not much, but as a sign of thanks, allow me to guide you. Do you see that stone tablet? I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, look. Ha, it's right there. It seems to have existed since before I became aware. And I sense a strong magic from it. It may be of use to you. have yet more advice. Monsters inhabit the lands beyond here. They may reside here now, but they must return to their own world. Sparky, your weapons are enhanced with Returnin magic. Returnin is a magic that sends monsters back to their original place. To hell! Their home, to which they must return, the first forest. Sparky, please, return the monsters lost in this world to their own. I'm counting on you, Sparky. So I have to kill the monsters? I have to kill all the monsters, every one of them? The melody of trust grows within 12 maidens. I wonder what that means. It means... oh. What was that just now? I guess I should keep moving. Okay then, well actually I don't think I've ever had that little part on me. But we're not going to go into the dungeon yet because, first off, we don't have any weapons. We can go buy one from the weaponsmith Ganesh, but we need to save our money to get a few more seeds and a barn. We can get weapons later. So we do need to go talk to Stella. We're going to talk to Stella and Eric about every day. But we just got our cutscene, that's awesome. Let's see what Miss Stella has to say today. Are you an acquaintance of Mist? Looks like she has you at her beck and call. Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, good morning.
Some weird plants have been growing in front of the clock tower recently. No one planted any seeds, so I wonder what it is. Give it some water and I bet it'll grow even more. Ha, I'm kidding. You're right, old lady. You're right, trust me. For some reason I did it before you thought of it, but you're right. Thanks for the advice. Better late than never, I guess. Okay, so since we got that to grow, it'll be, I think, a week before our next person will show up who wants to live there. We also have somebody who eventually shows up here to live here, but I don't think we can go in here yet. Well, we can, but we can't do anything in here. Look how neat it looks. Remember this picture. Remember it. It's beautiful, isn't it? Just, you'll see why. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the townspeople. I guess I could take my watering can away. We want to befriend them as fast as we can, so that includes talking to them. We do need to go buy a weapon, so, you know, it doesn't hurt to go buy at least, like, a sword or something that won't take too much RP. Because we need to get the bathhouse, and to get the bathhouse, we have to meet with somebody who is in the Well Island. I'd like to buy something. This guy, he has a few armor for us that we can equip.
Buy up everything.
And look, he even has turnip seeds. Why won't we buy 2? We do want... oh, that's expensive though. But see, it puts our defense and our magic up, and this one even puts our attack up. Because it's 500, I'm not going to buy it, because you don't need armor until like the 2nd floor in this cave. So we're just going to go buy a weapon so we can go through there and meet the person who is up there. So here's our blacksmith with our lovely Ganesh. Hello, Miss Ganesh. Ganesha? I'd like to buy something. Would you like to buy today?
Welcome.
Alright, so
They're
we
all
got
good
ourselves a
stuff.
broadsword, a two-handed sword, and a spear. At the bottom you can see that there's RP use. This one takes 9, this one takes 13, this takes 16. So we don't want to get the spear because it takes the most, but it is the strongest. I'm actually just going to get the broadsword, something small. It doesn't cost as much.
Good luck out
Later on, I
there.
will be using a two-handed sword because it takes a lot more damage, and my RP will make up for it, so it won't be too bad. But we do need to go talk to Eric before we run up there. So let's go do that. Hello, Eunice.
Good morning.
Cleaning every day lets me see the changes in the season so easily. That's good, Eunice. Like I said last episode, Eunice is the character I am going after. in my other game, so she is disqualified. I just put a little picture up of her to note that, you know, she's available if you're playing the game also. Cross is over there. He's my favorite. We need to get his friend points up to 4 before Brodick gets here. And he gets here in autumn first, so yeah, we'll see how easy that'll be.
Hey, young man.
Young man, you better not be growing crops when there are not enough days left in the season. When the season changes, the crops you're growing will all wither. Do you know why? There's a rumor about it. There is an old legend that says turnips that go through another season become monsters and start trashing your fields. But when morning comes, those monster turnips run out of strength and dry up. But I'm not scared of it at all. That's that. Just be sure to harvest your crops at the end of the season. So they will die at the end of the season. Young man, oh my goodness, don't repeat this. Thank you for your wonderful advice. We're leaving. Alright, so we do need to talk to Eric and Stella every day, but since we have talked to him already, why don't we run off to Well Island? See what we can find. See what we can, you know, get. See who we will meet up with. You know, come to think of it, I can't even imagine how she got up on Well Island, but I guess she might tell us. Hello, Mist.
Hello.
When I see you work in the fields, it makes me want to try it myself. But I don't have a field of my own. Just don't use mine. Don't touch my crops. Don't touch my house. You know, sometimes you'll find her in your house. She'll just, like, invade your house. I mean, I understand you guys are good friends, but still, that's not appropriate, woman. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can make it through this cave without dying. I'll probably be avoiding the monsters. Getting experience won't be too bad, and once you level up, your RP and your health restores. I wanted to see my... No! No! This one. See, this is our next level, but it doesn't tell us. But we got 18 or 15 attack. I guess that's what counts. Look, we got level 9 in farming on day 3 already. We are just good that way, man. We are good. Alright, let's go to Well Island. See all the pretty sights. Alright, I want to share something really cool about this. Here we go. Look at all the skill we're gonna get. We also, the stuff that the monsters drop, they give you really good stuff, so. We're gonna pick up these as we go, and we'll sell it for some money. I'm not really gonna keep anything until I get a forge. I mean, I'll keep like an item of each, but that's about it. It sucks because I have like really good weapons on my other game. So this, having to slice and dice 100 times on this is like, why did I have this idea to start over, guys? Why? It's a terrible idea. Thankfully, they don't take too much from us. Every skill we get, this will take less and less RP from us. But we already are getting low, meaning we're just gonna have to dodge. But we're almost to where we need to be anyway. And then I'll share something with you about these caves that are awesome that I said earlier. Oh! Hey Sparky, it's me, Bathhouse Melody. What are you doing here? That's what I want to know. There are a lot of monsters around here, you know.
Well, I can smell that there's a hot spring around here somewhere. I think it's somewhere around that rock. Why don't you try breaking that rock?
And we got our cheap hammer. So let's go ahead and equip that really quick. I don't know why she couldn't have done it if she had the darn hammer. Sexism.
Yay! You dug up a hot spring!
She loves those hot springs. And so do I, because they help a lot.
intuition was right. I have no time to waste. All right, I'll be running a bathhouse, so be sure to come by.
Mission complete. Alright, we are going to be visiting this bathhouse probably every day at 3 o'clock because it heals our health and our RP. So what we'll have to do is probably our plan throughout the day is to okay, let me start over. Our plan throughout the day is to water crops, talk to the people we need to talk to, and then go to the bathhouse, and then come up here and train, get our skills up, and find some new items. So we met Miss Melody. I hope you guys liked the little picture and little display I have of them and their likes and dislikes. I thought it would help if anybody's following this playthrough or actually playing the game at the moment. I have a link in the description of where I get that information, and I thank that place a lot. So anyway, we're gonna cheapo this place right here. We want to plant our other turnips because that didn't really take a lot of RP, and since we got the bathhouse, we'll be okay now. We want to get money as fast as we can. That's what will make this game go by a lot smoother, and turnips is the way to go apparently. I don't think she builds her bathhouse today, so we'll just have to go around and explore. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to tell you guys about the dungeons. Each dungeon has its own season. So right now I'm planting spring crops. With Well Island, you can plant any crop up there. You can winter, well there's no winter, but autumn, summer, and spring crops. So I think that's really cool that we're able to do that. We will be using that tactic later on when we get more RP. So it's really nice, and then you get like 3 of our caves. You have a winter cave, you have a fire cave, and you have a spring cave. So if we ever have something we need to grow, we're always able to grow it, just not on our own field. Our own field will only take what's in season, so which makes sense, I'm sure. Oops. Alright, so look at that. We got look at all this. This is gonna grow into some good money. I don't remember what I planted here though. Or right here. I just know those 3 are turnips. And I know she's excited.
On the opposite side of my home is where Eric lives. Eric also has his own field, so you should ask him for any pointers about crop growing.
Thanks, miss. You're so sweet. Alright, well, it looks like we've done everything that we need to do in this episode, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you are enjoying this new season we have going on. So thank you guys once more, and I'll see you next time. See ya! Alright guys, so right as I was ending the episode, 5 o'clock hit, and if you're standing outside or in your field around 5 o'clock, that's when this new bachelorette comes. Her name's Rosetta, and she's the one who picks up your shipping items and gives you the money. So here's what she has to say. I'm getting in the shipping box right now. Just a second. I can't sell your harvested crops unless I do this. I better come and collect it every day. Huh? Oh, it's you, Sparky. It's me, Rosetta, from the general store in the town you came from. I was wondering where you disappeared off to. What are you doing here? I live here. Oh, really? I came to collect the items in the shipping box because I heard someone new had moved here. So it was you, Sparky. You should have told me. So, what are you doing here? Miss said she needed to do something here. She lives right next door. So you tagged along and now you're living together? What is she doing here? I don't know. I never know what she's thinking. You have to be more independent. Forget about it. You have to ship your harvested crops to make money. Just put your crops in the shipping box and consider it shipped. I'll be here every day at 5 in the afternoon to collect what's in the shipping box, so be sure to put it in there by then. Vegetables, minerals, dishes, fish, grass, and even trees can be shipped off. Put the items into the shipping box or press the A button to bring up the menu screen to put what you want inside. Place whatever you want to sell inside the shipping box. That's all you need to remember for the time being. Thank you. Well, I hope we'll get along. Alright, and with that, we are ending it now. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all next episode.